What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Jakks-Pacific World of Nintendo Series 1-5 Bowser Jr. And he does come with an accessory. As you can see, it is a Bob-omb. He is from Super Mario, of course. Here we do have Jr. in the packaging, as well as an image of Mario up in the corner. On the back, no real read-up. It just says Bowser Jr. with Bob-omb accessory. And then gives you a little picture of Junior as well as a bomb. 3.5 25-inch action figure with 10 points of articulation. Collect them all. We have Gold Mario, Bowser Jr. of course, Waluigi, Cat Luigi, and Sheik. Really excited I have Junior, so what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get him opened up, and then we'll go on to the rest of his review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Junior and Bob-omb posing out of the packaging. Let's actually go on to Bob-omb because he is the accessory of the two. Although I guess you can say Bob-omb is actually like his own little figure. It's a really nice little Bob-omb. There's really not much to say about him. He is this really nice dark blue color. His eyes are painted wonderfully, and they're also sculpted on. His little feet. He's not articulated at all, unfortunately, and I would have liked it if his little key could turn, but it can't. Again, really not much to say about him. He's a really nice little accessory. Kind of small too, because Junior is a small figure after all, but really nice. I like Bob-omb over here. So let's actually get Bob-omb off camera actually and move on to Junior. So here we have Bowser Jr. posing out of the packaging. Let's get a good 360 of him really fast. Really liking this figure. He does have some flaws, especially with his posability, and I'll get more into that later. But let's actually go on to some details on Junior. You can see his tiny beady little eyes, his eyebrows painted pretty decently. His little ponytail is done up. Little scarf with the crayon teeth. He apparently only has that one tooth. His little cuffs just like dear old dad. Yep. His little spiny shell. His tail. And then he even has padding under his feet, which is painted. So that's actually a surprise to me that they actually painted the padding under his feet. Really neat little figure, and yes, I do mean little, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to see it, so what I'm going to do now is get him posed up right here, and then we'll bring Bowser into the scene so you can see how he looks next to him. And so here we have the World of Nintendo Bowser posed to Junior, and as you can see, really good scaling between these two. When you picture Bowser and Junior, you picture Bowser just being much bigger than Junior, and we actually have that right here. You can see Junior is much smaller than Bowser in every shape and form. I actually like that the shells are almost the exact same green. That's pretty neat. Their heads aren't the same green. Here Bowser has a darker green than Junior, but that's pretty accurate. Moving Bowser off camera so I can go on to Junior's articulation. Bring the camera back down. And zooming into Junior. Junior does appear to have a ball joint in his head. You can see he does move up and down slightly. He can look left and right and tilt his head side to side. Unfortunately, it is hindered a lot because the way they sculpted his little scarf and his shell, they're kind of keyed together, so his head really isn't meant to move all that much, which is a little unfortunate. Because it does look like he's looking off to one side, like that. Looks like that's the way his head is supposed to be. Arms do a full 360. They hinge out. His wrists on a swivel do a full 360, and then they also hinge. No sort of waist cut or anything in the waist, but his legs are also on a ball joint, so they go back and forth, out, like that. And then he has hinged feet, which kind of looks strange when you unhinge his foot, but I guess some articulation's better than none, and you can even spin his foot, although I don't know why you'd want to spin his foot all the way back like that. That just looks strange like that. But anyway, that's most of his articulation. And then he also has a hinged tail, so you can actually pose him like he's walking, and the tail will act as a counterbalance, keeping him up. So not much to say about Junior. He is a really nice little figure. What I'm going to do now is get him posed and move on to my final thoughts. Then we'll wrap up this review, so sit tight everyone. So here we have Junior posed for my final thoughts. Overall, really nice little figure. I'm actually glad I picked him up. I don't pick up too many World of Nintendo figures. I really should, but unfortunately a lot of them aren't that good, and Junior is actually one of the better ones in the line, I feel. He does come with Bob-omb, which is a really nice accessory. You can have him actually holding Bob-omb, as you can see. And for what he is, he's a really cute little figure to own, especially if we have Bowser. He looks great next to Bowser, as you saw. For getting him at Target, I paid about $9.80 something for him in total, so that's a pretty good pricing, is how he's not too big, not that expensive. Overall, I'm really happy with this purchase. If you're looking for Junior, he is out in stores. Target and Toys R Us seem to be the only stores carrying World of Nintendo, so you're going to have to look there for them. If you can find Junior, go ahead and pick him up. He's a really nice figure to have, and he'll look good in your Mario display. And with that being said, I'm King Dragons 5000 saying don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, check out all my other action figure reviews, and I'll see you guys later. Take care everyone.
My dreams are nightmares. How can I sleep? You got the gun again.